What's up, guys? I'm back with another review. I've got another TV show review for you this time. It's from Shout Factory, and it is Take a Good Look, the definitive collection. I wanted to see. I was like drawn to this because it was Ernie Kovacs. I'm a huge fan of the Ernie Kovacs show, and I had seen the couple episodes that were on the Ernie Kovacs collection, so I definitely wanted to see more of it. This collects all 49 existing episodes, which means that it's not a complete set, but there are some episodes that are just lost to time. So this represents everything that's available. So in essence, it is kind of a complete edition because it has everything that you can get, but there are those few episodes that are missing that are just, they're not around anymore. So this is a game show, but it's a Ernie Kovacs show, so it's not going to be a traditional game show. He's the host, and he has a panel of three celebrity guests. They bring out a person who is like just kind of I'm not going to say they're just a normal person or like an average person, but there's someone who has done something that's noteworthy, or they have a weird job, or there's something about them that makes them unusual, and the panelists have to guess what it is. Ernie helps them out by giving them a clue each round, and then the more rounds it takes to solve it, then the more money that the special guest gets. But the clues are every once in a while there'll be one that's kind of helpful, but ordinarily they're just these confusing, baffling, esoteric, surreal kind of clues that just don't make a lot of sense, or they make sense, but only if you already know what's going on, or like already know more about the person. So it involves a lot of like the celebrities being like really confused, making wild guesses. Sometimes they do though actually just take that little bit of information from the clue and start to piece it together, which is kind of cool as well. I think this is of most interest, obviously, to people who are fans of Ernie Kovacs. This is a game show, but it has more replay value than a typical game show because it almost feels like sketch comedy that happens to be formatted within a game show. I think it also has a lot of value to people who just love the celebrities and the Hollywood presence from this era, because you have a just spectacular assortment of celebrity guests. It's just fun to watch the episodes and see who comes out. And this is not like the game shows now where everything feels 100% scripted and PR driven. Like this seems like really candid and open. It's just a really cool, in the moment kind of feel, which is something we don't get to see from celebrities very often on game shows or talk shows now. So I think there's a lot of value there. Obviously, though, it is still a game show. It's not a narrative, driven kind of thing. So replay value might be more limited to some people. But I had a blast with it. I've actually rewatched a couple of the episodes with different people, and people are either just baffled by it, or they just appreciate how kind of offbeat and quirky the whole thing is. I think it's definitely worth a show, or is a show that's worth checking into, just because it is so strange, even by modern standards. It's just a really weird show, and that's thanks to Ernie Kovacs. And I love how heavy-handed his Dutch Masters promotions are in this show. Like, the live commercials are just ridiculous, but then like he's also like shoving these cigars out every chance he can get. The DVD set is from Shout Factory. It's got 7 DVDs with the 49 episodes. You really can't beat that. I was kind of hoping that they would be spread out like that, because some TV box sets from other companies will shove as many episodes as possible onto a disc, and then you end up with compression problems. And the video quality on these looks good, but they are from the late 50s, early 60s, and it's not a super high profile, well cared for show. And so they are a little bit worn and a little bit rough at times, but they're extremely watchable, and they're actually pretty clean, much cleaner and clearer than I thought they were going to be. So if you're interested in this, I would definitely check it out. It's just a really interesting curio for Ernie Kovacs fans, or fans of like 50s, 60s Hollywood, because you get to see so many different celebrities here. And then, like I said, it is a game show, but it also has like a pretty heavy like sketch comedy feel to it, because the stuff he does is it's like so bizarre. I definitely had a really good time with it, and I did a full write-up at markfusion.com, so you can check that out. You can also check out other TV show reviews, movie reviews, all kinds of stuff. This is the only game show I've reviewed there, though. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at markfusion, as well as my Patreon, and you can go to the Patreon to get exclusive content. But the best way you can help me out, cheap, easy, free, and you don't have to go through a bunch of weird cryptic clues, it's just to hit that sub button. That is a absolutely direct and super helpful way of supporting this channel, helping me continue to bring out all this content. Thank you so much for watching this. I know this is kind of a quirky entry for this playlist, but I think this is the best place to put it. So thank you for watching. That's Take a Good Look from Shout Factory, Ernie Kovacs. Thanks for watching, guys. I do sincerely appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.